Greetings and welcome back to some more Tomb Raider 3. We are now about to go on to Nevada desert. See, I did that the last time as well. I did that in one of the previous videos. I said Arizona instead of Nevada. Look, I'm not bigoted against Western Coast American states, but they all look the same to me. They're all hot, they're all sunny, and they're all sandy. And they all have pink rocks. So, there is some birds up ahead, but is there not a snake just right? Oh. Die. Who'd have thought you'd see the exact same kind of birds in India and then Arizona? So, there's definitely one of these bushes round about here. There's a snake. Where are you? Oh, is that it? No. Oh yeah, that's it there. Compared to the snakes we just had to deal with in India. So I have to confess something. I do not remember what I meant to do here. I think I'll bitch about it when I actually get to it, but there's some dodgy designs in the, no, that's, yeah, that's sludgy. Let's get back out of there. There wasn't anything, oh shit. Come on, Lara, get back out. Oh, for God's sakes, Lara, get back out. Come on. Oh, Jesus, stupid woman. Right, climb out there. There isn't anything over there, is there? Does that not... Actually, you know, the India level actually did quite a good job of making that look like mud, but that just looks like... looks like a giant pool of porridge. Now, I can't remember if there was actually a reason for going over there, if... We can't climb up there, can we? No, it did kind of, from the other side, it did kind of look like, anyway, I mean, I genuinely can't, like, my strongest memory of this is playing it in like the late 90s, early 2000s maybe, and just being so pissed off by it. I should remember this being a lot brighter and, like, you know, the sun being a lot more oppressive. I don't know if maybe just the brightness in my screen is too low. Oh, hang on, I do have a game setting on my monitor. Where is it? There we go. Oh, gosh, that's a bit brighter for me. Yes, that looks better. I must have the brightness settings down for something else. Anyway, I'm sure that was absolutely thrilling for you, listening to somebody turn up the brightness on their monitor. I shall endeavour to do better. But yes, I do have issues with the design of this level because I do find it quite confused. Yes, we're meant to drop down, but does it not? Is there not something about... Oh no, we can't go anywhere with that one, can we? Oh, Lara, sidestep, thank you. No, that's just a wee alcove designed to confuse. Right, but there's something about dropping down here and then... there's barbed wire or something, isn't there? Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't think something that thin would be an insta-kill. I mean, I'm sure landing on barbed wire is painful as hell, but I think you would survive. Oh, but it's there as well. But we need to get down, don't we? Oh, is that, like, if I safety drop there? Yeah. Hi. There we go. And is that another one over there? Flares. I haven't checked, I mean, it had to get all reset when I had to do level skips, but so 4 grenades. So we've got, I don't know, do you find a harpoon at any point in the, oh god, I mean, I guess that they're just assuming that maybe you would pick the London levels. Oh, I've got so many flares. It really doesn't matter about medipacks. Oh. I do find it a bit of an odd choice in level design. You know, you're going to lose all of your weapons. I mean, that must really suck. I really can't remember much about playing this game for the first time. It's funny how I've got such vivid memories of playing Tomb Raider 1 for the first time. And 4, and yet this one's just a bit of a blur. So was that it? I mean, did we literally just come down here for some flares and a medipack? I don't even need this, but might as well. Waste not, want not. Ah, now, how exactly is it that we get back out? And do we just keep going straight ahead? I love that she's got red laces on her boots. I love red laces. I love it when you see, I mean, I'm not trendy enough to... Oh, do we push something? Oh, what about that one? That one looks a bit... Or maybe it's this one that's a bit different. Ah, there we go. I'm not trendy enough to pull off, you know, like cool, like sort of... You know, when people have got Doc Martens and they've got that cool look about them. I'm not one of those people. But yeah, black boots with like yellow laces or red laces or whatever. But didn't Lara have red laces in the original game with her brown boots, and then she switched to something a bit more, or something a bit less standouty? I know I slagged off the rocks a bit, but I suppose they're doing their thing. It probably is a bit more of an improvement over certainly the first game. Ah, now doesn't a jet goes by. Yeah, which that is kind of cool for the time. Yeah. Now, this is where I start to have issues with this level. It's all this jumping along these ledges here. I'll bitch in a moment, but I can't remember if there's anything round this way. Oof. Oh, that background's pretty bad. In fact, it probably wouldn't be so bad if they just made the foreground, see all that stuff that's just at Lara's head, if they just made that taller so you weren't seeing that big black patch, then that might have... Oh my god, that is literally a repetition of that and that. Oh, and you can see the cut, see just where Lara's head is, you can see the cut in the graphics. Oh well. I suppose it's not dreadful. Like if they had just covered all that up, then see there, it looks okay. Anyway, I came around here to see if there was items. Do we not spend ages fannying around just so that we can jump up there and then drop down the hole that's there? That's what I'm talking about. Really bad level design. I mean, this is Lara Croft. She can just find a way to do that little extra jump. Oh well. Right, so I don't know if this will be the case when I actually put this video together, but my sound has just cut out. Yeah, I have no sound. Oh well, that's par for the course with Tomb Raider, that the sound will completely crap out. Now that's the way I came. Righto, so yeah, a reset and a faff around, and oh, I don't know what happened there, but anyway, yeah, I believe I was admiring Lara's trousers. It's a nice colour combo. So we have to get over there somehow. I take it maybe we do actually drop down here. Oh, well, we don't drop down. Do we jump? So could I get up there now? From... Let's see if this is what we're meant to do. Ah, yes. I apologise if the video's a bit dodgy here. I think Fraps has still been a bit of a cheeky bitch. Right, okay, so I actually... I was wrong in my initial assessment. I had it in my head that we end up in the big area, you know, with the water underneath, and that was how we ended up getting here, but clearly I'm getting muddled up and mistaken. Didn't take much effort to get round here after all. Oh well, this is a very what is it? It's not St. Francis Folly. It's oh, I can't remember, but it's one of the Tomb Raider 1 Grease levels where you drop down at the end. Tally ho! That's gonna bug me now. Is it? Oh, it's the cistern. It's the cistern. That last little room. I'm just assuming that there's not anything. I'm not seeing anything down here. Oh, I bet that water's actually nice and cool and refreshing after being out in the... I nearly said Arizona again, the Nevada sunshine. Nevada's the one with Las Vegas, isn't it? Been in the news recently for reasons that places in the United States are usually in the news for. Oh, this is the area I was thinking of. Yeah, with the water and stuff. Yeah. Well, this is where I'm going to have a mighty bitch fest, because I really think that the design in this area is bad. Right, this has been something of a frustrating start, which is really annoying because I'm in such a mood for doing this, but I keep getting thwarted by technology. But actually, bugger me, I think it's actually running smoothly now. Whatever I did worked. So there's that climby thing, but yeah, I don't think we're meant to go down that way just yet, or I think that's to help us get back up if we have issues. Now we have to do all this. Now this is where I start to get really irritated, because this is such a tiny spot to land on. I mean, it's really easy to miss this kind of stuff on a first attempt, or maybe if you're not as familiar with Tomb Raider and how it works and all that, but you do get the feeling that something like this is really them saying, hey look, technology is progressing, it doesn't have to be squares anymore, you know, and it's kind of trying a bit too hard to emphasise that, whereas I think actually when you get to the last revelation and you're pulling stuff that isn't blocks, you know, like when you're in that kind of what do you call it? Is it an atrium? No, it's not an atrium. You know the thing with the space thingy and the planets, and you have to move the stuff around. I think that does a much better job of conveying that. Yeah, and then there's this awkward bloody jump here, which I think might just be a regular jump. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'll have a wee rant about that when we get to that bit. Over there. Am I hearing a bird? I am. Oh! I did notice there is its blood is in the yeah, so just to the left of its blood there's some stuff in the water. I can't remember. What does it matter? We're gonna lose our weapons soon anyway. There we go. Right, so see, I cannot be the only person. In fact, I don't think I am, because if I remember correctly, when Alonzo Ryan played this, he was having a lot of trouble with this section as well. It's just they've kind of gone a bit too far in blending the ledges into the environment. I know it's easy enough to just look at that and say, well, that looks different from that, but honestly, when you look out here, it's kind of tricky to see where you can actually go and what you can land on. And I remember just being in this area and being really frustrated that I couldn't see where I was meant to go. Although that's kind of cool with the hole and the graphics to kind of mimic the kind of landscape that you get in Nevada. Right, so I think I don't know. I don't know. And do we go up? Do we go down? I can't remember. Oh, I know we can jump across there, but I think can we go across there? What's the point in that? I don't know, maybe that's if you get it at an odd angle. But there is... Oh, how do I... How... I can't go up and I can't go... How does one... Oh my god, how does one get up? And we can't go around corners yet, can we? I've just buggered myself, haven't I? Haven't I? This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, they're clearly... A minute, if I go up... I cannot go up. Because there's clearly something in there. There's something behind there. Oh, but then that's sloped, so maybe there actually isn't. Oh, what's the bloody point of this design here? Ah! Aha! Oh. Oh, fuck off. I don't care about secrets. Right, so what we've got, oh, see, this is another annoying thing about Tomb Raider, is it doesn't actually tell you, like, something doesn't come up at the, so that's the Desert Eagle, that's the M5 clips. Oh, yeah, right, so once we get past the end of this level, we need to keep the Desert Eagle clips, because much like the grenade launcher in Tomb Raider 2, it's quite a handy thing to have when you're going into the final, although I seem to remember when I did my Tomb Raider 2 Let's Play, I ended up not using the grenade launcher that much. Now, is this a case of I can't get back? Because we definitely can't. So do I have to go... Right, okay, Lara. Hang on, if I go along a bit, can't she climb up there? No. So I basically have to go into the water and... Oh well, that must have been what I was thinking about when I said we'd come back in here eventually. Alas, poor Vulture, alas. If only you hadn't attacked me. Oh, there's, is that shotgun shells? Oh, flares. Although we don't really need flares in this level, and yet the next level that is ridiculously dark. We've got... do we even have any? Shotgun shells. I don't know why I'm bothering here. If on the off chance there's anybody new who's watching my videos for the first time, I don't care about secrets. Well, I mean, like, sort of, to a certain extent, Tomb Raider... What the fuck is wrong with me? Why wasn't I paying attention to her hair? Oh, fuck. Oh, I needed that laugh. I was getting a wee bit irritated with all the technical problems. I started out so positive and then got irritated, but no, oh, well, that's okay then. Right, so what the hell are we doing? So can we just say balls to that secret and keep going? Yes, because as I was saying, yeah, like Tomb Raiders 1 to 4, I mean, there is a certain incentive to going after secrets because you get lots of extra items that are handy and helpful, but, you know, I am not a meticulous player. I'm all for finding all the secrets, eventually, but typically on the first playthrough, or I also adopted it with my Let's Plays, is I'm really not obsessed about it. I just want to play the game and have fun. I do like that with, say, the more modern games like Rise, that you can play through the game and then come back to the areas in your own time and just, you know, look for the secrets then and get 100%, you know, just take it at your own pace. I like that kind of approach. Right, so let's just go back up, because balls to the secret, who cares? Oh. And certainly there's not a lot of incentive to try and get items when you're gonna lose them all. I feel like that's a bit of a dodgy design, like they didn't think that one through. I mean, can you imagine? On your first playthrough you left... Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna get a... Yeah! Can you imagine if you played this for the first time and you left Nevada to the end and then you lost all your weapons just before you went into the final section of the game? I mean, that would blow chunks. I don't think I did that because I would remember doing that. Let's try going... Oh... Balls. Right, how do we get... Do I even have a shotgun? Is it worth... No, I don't, so it's not even worth my... Oh yeah, it's that thing up there, isn't it? Yeah, so we go over... Yeah, maybe we just keep Lara's head above the water. Is it one of those... Oh, bugger. It's one of these Tomb Raider-y jump this way to flip back that way to grab this thing. Oh, no, it's not. Can I... No, I can't, can I? I was just thinking, can I jump over there to, Oh, France. Is that not what I do? Do I not jump back? Oh, I guess not. I'm jumping over that way then to the right. Oh, isn't this the stupid dodgy jump? Which way? There's one way that you jump and it just doesn't... Oh yes, it's that. I mean that looks like a very obvious... Oh right, okay, I've seen them now, I might as well pick them up. That seems like the kind of jump where you would jump and grab. And she actually hits the ledge, but she doesn't grab it. It's such a weird moment. I don't know if this is a glitch or something, or whether it was intentional. But, you know, that's been drummed into you over the course of several games, you know, run and grab. A big jump like that, but she doesn't grab it, so actually you just run. Yeah. It's a really stupid piece of design there. Right, so up there, and then, oh, shotgun shells. But, can't, right, okay, so we're set, oh, just over Lara's shoulders is a sad face. So we can't grab that because all that slopey stuff is in the way. I mean, oh, do I just jump like here and then to that? Is that what I do? Yes. Right, okay. Which I suppose, I mean, fair enough, just give you a bit of a challenge to get back to this point, but that's a stupid bit there with the most logical thing to do within the world of Tomb Raider doesn't work, even though it should. Because she clearly hits the platform there. And there's that there, but I don't think it, or certainly we're not meant to go that way yet. Right, so I mean this right here, I think I'm demonstrating why I get so irritated with this section of the level, because, I mean, it is a case of one false step and you have to redo all of this all over again, which, you know, like that. I think it will be time for a jump cut. I was just wondering actually, why is it that Lara's shoelaces are red when she's wearing blue trousers? I mean, surely, I know that there's this rule that women who are into fashion have, where the shoes and the handbag should match. Shouldn't the trousers and the laces match when you're a Tomb Raider? Because, I mean, her laces aren't khaki exactly in the regular costume, but they do sort of match the shorts. Or the hot pants, whatever you want to call them. Right, so it was when I jumped over that bit after we saw the jets that that caused me to slide down into the water. So clearly we need to go at a bit of a different angle. But actually now I'm wondering, am I going in the wrong direction? Like, is this me, because I know you have to go, I know you have to go behind the waterfall, and isn't that bit... Hang on a minute, let's just save just in case, because I don't need to do that again and irritate everyone in the process. Fuck. She twisted in air, didn't she? She kind of... Like, I jumped straight ahead, but she kind of turned to the left or something. Of course. But I can't quite see. I'm thinking now that I'm actually making a mistake. I'm not going in the right direction because I'm wondering. This is leading us to the bit. Oh, there's all this monkey bar thing we can do. Because isn't that bit in there the bit that's got the It's got the bit that we're going to blow up. Yeah, so I must be heading over in this direction. Yeah, well, let's go up here for a minute just to double check that. Yes, it is. Yeah, so we need to find a key to thingy that, because once again, you know, like Lara Croft, she needs to blow shit up, and if she doesn't do it within a certain amount of time, she starts to get the shakes and she starts to come out in a sweat. It's like, oh, I need to blow something up. I need to blow something up. Yeah. Oh, this is like at the beginning of oh well, it's not actually, but just the way I caught that there. Look, angry face, two eyes and a bluish mouth. That's like at the beginning of Unfinished Business. When you're inside the cat statue, like the giant cat statue. Was there anything in here? Oh, there is. There's some flares. I keep hearing this weird kind of sort of poppy sound, not pop, like sort of popping kind of. It sounds a bit like the sound the monkeys made, except there's no monkeys here. Look at that! Look at the state of that wire that's in. I mean, if that was one of my cables, it would drive me mad, and I'd have to unwrap it all. See the way it's all twisted around? See, that's somebody not storing their cables properly. So, I take it we are indeed just heading. Oh yes, because we're gonna go down there along and then up, and that's gonna take us, I think, in there. Oh, there's a medipack over there. Okay, well let's try that. Oh. Ah. I don't like the way you are literally just right on the very edge, you know, when you're doing that climbing on the wall and then moving along a little bit to get onto the ledge. I mean, you literally do just get to the. Oh, I don't like when they switch the camera angles like that. That water effect could be better, given that we saw some pretty amazing ones in India before their time. Right, where am I going? Oh, I think I'm flicking backwards, aren't I? Oh. I had this feeling it was a slidey one, so I was going to have to jump again pretty quickly. Right, jump along like that. Oh, this one is, though. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's weird, because it's like a shimmy thing, but it's not very... Right, okay, okay. I'm sorry, but I'm going to save again, because it can all go disastrously wrong here. I think I've demonstrated throughout all these Let's Plays I don't have a lot of patience for things going wrong. Right, running, jump. Like that. I mean, balls to doing all that climbing again.